Thank you very much, Council President. Over a year ago, I think it was, the news reported that the city was owed delinquent taxes and fees just for related property in an amount over $500 million. And that was alarming to everyone in this council body. I'm sure it was equally alarming to the administration. And I'd like to recognize my colleagues and, in particular, the 6 freshmen under the leadership of Councilman Bobby Heenan, who took aggressive action in trying to deal with delinquent taxes and fees. We had a hearing, Council President, on Monday under the Appropriations Committee under the leadership of Councilman Wilson Good Jr. that looked at what was going on since that time, the collection of these delinquent taxes and fees. The good news is great work is being done by Clarina Colson, and she's doing a wonderful job in collecting taxes now that are owed. But still, these delinquent taxes remain uncollected in its overwhelming majority. $533 million in taxes were owed, and only $18.8 million was collected. There's still $514.2 million owed. The issue is that if the taxes are uncollectible and the people are poor, then these should be resolved. But of it, experts have estimated that there is a $150 million or more in collectible taxes, many of them coming from speculators who purchase land and in their business plan intentionally do not pay the taxes, expecting that if they sell the property, they'll pay their taxes at that time. While the problem may be addressed, it has to be addressed more definitively, and more importantly, the source of the problem has to be addressed. What I offer to my colleagues for the consideration of this body, as no decision here is made by any individual, and everyone here has input, is that we amend the ordinance so that when a tax delinquency, property, wage tax, whatever, is delinquent for more than 1 year, and in that time there has not been worked out a payment plan, a waiver, or something with the Department of Revenue, that delinquency automatically be transferred to a third-party collector. And one of the problems we found, based on the hearing, is that when that does not happen, there's uncertainty, and debt that is not collected for 6, 10, 15 years remains uncollected, getting more uncollectible each year. What I'm also looking for is something definitive, as the expert testimony has been that there needs to be firmness and discipline in this procedure. And that is that if the taxes or delinquencies are not collected within a year, that a report of those delinquencies and non-collected delinquencies, that they be provided to the city controller, and that the city controller have the option of requesting the transfer of those files to the controller's office to be sent to his third-party collectors automatically. And therefore, in this process, the city will have to report uncollected delinquencies that are over a year old, and whether or not within 30 days the city has been able to resolve them or come into a payment plan. I hope that will address the fundamental problem, Council President, and in addition, as our friends in Harrisburg know, as we are seeking funding from Harrisburg, the issue that arises is the city of Philadelphia has $500 million in uncollected taxes. Why should we give the city more money? That is hurtful to our city. That is not a true number, but I will have to agree that until we address the issue of what are we doing to collect these outstanding amounts of money, they have an argument to make. I hope we will discuss this, Council President, and come to an agreement on how we can help our city come into stronger financial health. Thank you very much.